Hey guys, it's Jamie from JVC's. I'm here to do your Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus cross watch collective reading for the week. I am going to start off by saging. So I hope you guys had a beautiful Labor Day weekend. I know I disappeared for a little while. I just had to take some time for myself. I want to thank you for all your likes, subscribes, donations, comments, shares, everything that you guys do for this channel. And I will be coming forward to you guys to give free one card draw readings. And at certain milestones of subscribers and whatnot, I will be um, giving away a personal reading. So that will happen at least once because I don't know. I don't usually do personal readings. Not a normal thing. So yeah, thank you all guys for that. And we're gonna get into the first part of guidance, the angels, sisters, oracle deck. We're asking the universe and spirit for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Oh, Shanti. One more, I think. Love the way that feels. So, universe, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. For Leo, universe, what do you have? That's like three cards. Well, I think you need all three, apparently. This could be big. You might need to hear like a few messages, or this might be for a couple different batches of Leo. So the first card is Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. So if you got your guard up, like I have a Leo midhaven, so this could drop your guard up. So Leos that just want you to come into your true self, your hiding your light kind of thing. Shaylin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Beautiful card. So when you're taking action, make sure you're not like really cutting people. Be graceful, be in movement, be like guided. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Take time to look in yourself. Look back at different things and lessons that you learned so that you don't have to relearn them. Beautiful card. Okay, let's just get into it. Read them out. Protection Guardian. 112, which is a 4. Protection Guardian. Is that clear? Yes. Okay, and she's beautiful. Look at the thing in her hands. Like, you got like energy in your hands. You can guide it. They're all spiritual little orbs. Message, drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine, right? Like there's little things, beautiful things to shine. Drop your shields and shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. Exactly. When you show love, love comes back. It will always come back. There may be like little patches that are hard, but love always comes back when you give love. It might be from different people. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You're stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestors guides are here to help you to realize this now. Like you got a lot of messages here. It's just telling you that you got help around you, whether it's spiritual, whether it's like family, friends, real life. Like there's people there to help you along the way. Maybe you can just wear something that reminds you of your love, like maybe something for your heart chakra. Shaolin Master, 66, which is a 12, which is a 3. 66. Shaolin Master. All right. Oh, hope I didn't hold the other one wrong, guys. There's a dragon in behind him, so just certain things inside you can shine out. Be graceful like a beautiful flying dragon. There's a little, is it a mantis on his hand? Like, they're beautiful the way that they move, kind of like twig-like. Message, slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art, and he will never use it to impress the foolish or appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. So if something came to you lately, instead of like jumping back and like fighting, just be graceful. Um, you don't need to like show off or anything like that. You don't have to impress anybody. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just be you and shine your beautiful light. You're being guided to flow like water, flow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will happen. All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So take your time, slow down, refocus, figure out what is actually happening, kind of thing, in the situation, and try to figure out the best possible movement forward. Mirror Guardian. Mirror Guardian. Okay. Take time to reflect. 10-11, guys. It's a sequence going up. Do I answer questions? I will when I do free one-card readings, but I'm not doing them right now. Jo? For me, no. Okay. Okay, Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Oh, sorry. Jo, Joel. I'd love to know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. If you want to put a comment of like a topic you want me to come back and talk about kind of thing, I can do that, but that's a suggestion to you if you want to put something there. Sorry, guys. Mirror Guardian, take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you are going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. The Mirror Guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the Mirror Guardian helps you recognize that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. Extended message. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to know all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths that you have developed, and the lessons that you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval when it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Exactly. Like just love yourself for who you are. Like look inside. You know what is right and what is wrong. You know that deep inside. There's now nobody's going to tell you any different. Don't let anybody force you into anything that you don't want to do or you don't feel good about. You do have like you can set your boundaries. You don't have to do things you don't feel good about. Just love yourself. You are beautiful inside. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes we come into people too. Like this made me think of mirroring. Like when you come into a person, right off the bat, sometimes you get a bad feeling, or some days you'll get a feeling, and sometimes the different reactions will cause different things to react inside you. If you react in a happy way, acknowledge it, figure out why it did something good. If it was a compliment, well, most people will smile. If it set you off the wrong way, well, maybe that person wasn't being real. Follow your intuition like that. That's like a simple clue to going into your intuition. Bigger things will happen and bigger situations, and you will be able to know that that's the same gut instinct that's telling you to like, hey, spidey sense, hey, check in here, check what's going on, check it. Pretty sure I staged everything, guys. Did I stage everything? I think I did. Let's get into the tarot. Everybody's been getting extra cards tonight, so except for like the angels and ancestors deck, they've been coming out pretty straightforward. But you guys got three, so you might be being extra hard on yourselves these days. Like it's all right. The weather's changing, different moods are coming on, people are ascending. So just be easy on yourself. Look, love yourself. Come on, Leos. You guys knows how to love and treat people good. Do it for yourself. All right. Universe, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for this week? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay, and Cross Watchers. We've got the Five of Swords. All right, so I'm gonna move these cards. One, Five of Swords, King of Cups. That's been coming out in every one tonight. Every single reading. And twice it was upside down. Once it was upright. And it's upside down now. All right. So what do we have? What else do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher? Sorry, guys. Everything is coming out. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. At least three more cards, please. Three cards. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Oh, one card. The Eight of Cups. That's good. You got full cups and you're walking towards a new direction. Strength, new card, and Queen of Cups. All right. Right now, you might be like, if it's in business, if this decision is business, if this is a big, be graceful in movement and action, drop your shields, take time to reflect. This might be business-wise moving forward, but it could be more. The Five of Swords is like communication. Like right now, like they're all battling. Nobody's got the best decision. They're trying to figure out like which way to go with it, and they're all trying to be the head honcho. They're all trying to throw their input into the spell, and the spell is going haywire because it can't work right because the right ingredients. There's too many things going on. So just take some time to like, look inside. When you move forward, you be graceful in it. Don't like totally drop everybody else's ideas. Make sure you're open to other people in conversation and learning about different things to find out if this is the proper way to go, kind of thing. If it has to do with other people, you can't just make a decision for other people. You kind of need their input, or things might blow up and this potion might explode in your face. Even though you got good intentions, you might want to get some input for that. Drop your shields. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You can get help. You're holding yourself back into the King of Cups placement, like with that worry. You can't even look at your thing upside down. Your world's upside down when you look at your monoscope or what is it called? It's not a monocle. That's that thing for your eye, isn't it? But like you're underwater now. Like it's like you're underwater. You're upside down, and you're going to get yourself in deep underwater if you don't check with yourself and check with other things before you make a decision. You'll have sleepless nights if you go against it, but if you go forward and you maybe there's a new love coming in. Maybe this decision is you fighting with your friends. Maybe you're having like a love issue right now. Maybe it's a partner's or a career, and you're trying to make this decision, but your friends are telling you that you shouldn't do it. Whether they have good reason or not is something you need to take into consideration. Like your friends are upside down in the next card, so maybe you went against it to have a love relationship and you left your friends behind, and they're celebrating without you because you made the other decision. You didn't want to go along with them. You wanted to do it on your own. And then you're going to be the Knight of Cups upside down by yourself. You're going in a direction that you're not really sure. He's upside down, so he's kind of looking, and there's a shark below him. So there's dangerous waters above you. Like if you're trying to just rise and rise and rise, maybe that's not a place where you really want to go. The shark's above you. Like maybe there's something that whatever you think is above you and that you're striving towards and you're falling in love with, maybe there you should check with yourself and check with your mirror, like your mirror guarding. Reflect on this. Reflect on this decision because, this could be a shark. This could be a wolf in sheep's clothing kind of thing. It could be a shark in the waters around you, and it might not be like all that love dreaming thing that you see. There might be like something else going on. And they're kind of hidden. And you're just off in dream world, like right in love with whatever this idea or this person or this issue is. You're right in love with the things going forward. But there's a shark. Keep your eyes open for the shark. You might have to walk away, even though it seems beautiful and there's so many awesome cups and they're absolutely gorgeous there. You may have to make a decision to walk away from it because you found out that they were a shark. And you're going to have to use your strength to get through that. You're going to have to use your strength and tame that lion. He's just like a big kitty cat. Like there's a storm in the background. You're leaving the storm behind. You're leaving it behind. Right? You're past. You got to go past that. Whatever it is, even though those cups are shiny and beautiful and very tempting, and there's something like coming into it. It's like a steamy potion that could be poison. But it's going to take some strength to do it, and you can get through it. Just think back of all the things that you've done before and overcome, and just keep that feeling knowing that things will be okay, and you will be able to go from the little cat to the big dreams again and flying through the moon. You'll be able to move forward and be in a beautiful place where you think you can go anywhere and you can do anything. You may be solo right now, but there's bigger and better things coming, right? There's a new pathway to go on. Get your big dreams. The Queen of Cups. Right now, you might feel like you're a little bit stalled in emotion and your heart's a little bit hurt by this, but the strength can bring you out of it. You know that you've gone through key things before. Keep with your friends and your family and the people you love. Like, keep them around you. Don't argue with them. They're not gonna. Your true friends will not like. Even if you did make a decision to go towards this love interest and then it kind of got you away from your friends and your world was turned upside down, you found out that they were shocked, you walked away, your friends will come back. Like you might feel like you're not the queen anymore, your world's still upside down, but you can turn it around. Your friends, your true friends, the people that really love you will be there for you. They will like be okay with you making a mistake. Don't think that you're all alone. Don't think that you're all alone. You're not all alone. We're not all alone. Sometimes I think I'm like a big weirdo and stuff like this, and that I'm all alone. But then I went tried to end like the MBTI came up again. Keeps coming up. It's in my life a lot lately. I'm researching it. I'm an INFJ, so I go internal and I like to be alone at times when I need to recharge. Like I wasn't like that. I wanted to be in crowds all the time when I was younger, but now I kind of stay in a lot and I do these kind of things and I'm researching on a business and like trying to move forward because I want to do yoga retreats and do big things like that. And sometimes things hold you back and get you off track. Sometimes there's going to be distractions in here, like, and they'll like cause you from missing celebrations. You'll feel like you're missing out because this person is trying to keep you away from it. But when you walk away and you let them go, kind of thing, you got to have strength. If it's meant to be, it will come back to you. It will definitely come back to you. That saying is true. Like I'm sure you've met people before that you were with, and then you just ended up leaving because you couldn't take no more, or you guys went separate ways, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, they kind of send you a message for some reason, and sometimes it can go back to be good. Sometimes it can't go back. Like you'll know, but people do work on themselves. People can change if they really want to, and sometimes like there's life changing incidents or epiphanies, or if you're an INFJ like me, if someone tells you an idea that sounds true enough, you will like go for it. If it makes logical sense to do something a different way, I will do it. I do things in the way I feel is best for me. And if someone showed me something else that made my life a bit easier, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wouldn't you? Like only sensible thing to do, isn't it? So what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers in the chakra oracle deck? I'm tossing that. Your friends, man, they want to be around you again. They want to celebrate. They don't want to be upside down. They don't want you out of the groove. They will take you back. Like, don't think that because you were gone for a while. True friends are there regardless. I'm the type of person that goes into myself all the time. I don't talk to people for a while, and then we go out and we have a ball. I kind of like a little introvert. I'm an introvert. That's what INFJ is. So, universe, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers in the chakra deck? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Oh, yeah. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Cards wants to fly. They're picking up. They're picking up momentum. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Whoa. Come on, guys. Spit it out. Universe. Oh, look at that. I just started the Jeopardy song and I was like, nope, don't want to hear it. Time to get balanced, guys. This is like your crown chakra. So right now you're kind of thrown off in your thoughts. You don't know which way to go. You're kind of in your head and you're probably being hard on yourself. Like, look at all these guys are kind of upset and bothered. And he's just trying to bring them back up and balance things back out again. I can't remember the story on this one. This is an amazing deck for like lots of beautiful lessons and stories to help you learn, like do an oracle on that. But he went and did something. He was an actor, I believe, and he went off for a part, and he left the town in like disarray, like he left him hanging, kind of thing, and then he came back and made up for it. So maybe it has something to do with what I'm saying. Sometimes we have to go inside, like to see us like three people again, your three friends. They're kind of pissed off at you because you went and did something else that didn't involve them, or you went against them, or you didn't, take their advice that they all kind of figured. But they will take you back when you find your balance, when you get back to yourself and you balance out yourself, and this shark might have swayed you some way or form, or distracted you, or you might have had setbacks, but you can move forward and you can go back to your friends. Like you can turn this upside down instead of like this confusion and all this disagreements. You can get back to this when you find your balance. Use your strength, use your intuition and your feelings. Like Fly over the moon. Come back to shine your light and underneath the moonlight. So it is like we are going from the new moon to the full moon. So it's time to put out your like things that you want to come into your life now with good intentions. Draw it in. Good stuff. Make it bigger. Grow it. Plant a seed. Right now's the time to plant your garlic kind of thing so that they're ready for next year to start sprouting. Universe, what do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do they need to surrender? What do we need to surrender? What do we need to tell them? What message do you have? Oh, you got two, three. You can have three. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Drop your shield, right? Like surrender your fear of intimacy. Make friendships, make friends. Don't be afraid to let people in. We all need help. I'm learning to do this myself. I can't ask people for anything. Well, I can. I don't. I'm trying to learn to ask for help so that I don't hurt myself or whatever instead of doing everything on my own. It's nice to have help. It's nice to have friends over. It's nice to like cook with somebody in the kitchen. That's a pretty intimate thing. So, just look towards something. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Let people in. Drop your shields. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Surrender your fear. So, the stories that you tell yourself that you can't do this or you can't do that, why are you telling yourself those stories? Is it because you actually can't or you don't want to? Or will you overcome something that will help you move forward ahead? Or will it set you backwards? Will it hurt you? Like some of the best things are on the other side of fear, some of the best feelings. Like I've overcome some of my fears myself. I'm not totally overcome them, but like I'm stepping my way up. Baby steps. Surrender the fear. Some of the greatest things are on the other side of fear, and you can do it. Like he's on fire. He's on fire. Moving forward, like a blazing fire. You can do this. I think you're a fire sign too. You're surely a fire sign. And the last card is surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Just let go to the universe, kind of thing. The universe has a plan. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't know the reason right away, but there is a reason for everything. Like it took like all the things when I started this path about tarot reading and stuff like that, I got into a lot of different spirituality books, a lot of different questions in my life, a lot of different areas that opened my eyes to who I am and what I've come here for. The more that I research, the more that I find out, the happier I am. So find that place. Like if you go to church, if you go to spirits, if you believe in like ghosts, whatever you look up to, whatever you believe in, send them some love and tell them like, help guide me on my way. Like anything you got here, like send me and I'll try to recognize it so that, I know which way to go. You can do the same thing. Like I see signs every day. Sometimes it's in music, sometimes it's on a street sign, sometimes it's on one of those like bulletin board signs with all the letters on it or on a bus driving by. We don't have them here so much, but things like that. Just keep your eyes open, surrender, and enjoy yourself. Give yourself up. You can have love. You can have intimacy. You don't have to be afraid of it. You know, just keep your guides. They're always around you. There's always someone looking out for you. Just think of the instances where something bad could have happened, but all of a sudden something got you out of it. That's someone watching over you. Something's keeping you safe. You could have been in a worse situation. And we all have this soul contract that we have to fulfill. So we kind of like signed up for this. So take the lessons from it as best you can. We signed up for this course of life, and It's got to take its course. So learn what you can as soon as you can, or you're going to have to keep repeating those. And then you're going to have to make another soul contract and start over. And then, just try to get it this time. There's a crowd of us trying to, we're growing and changing. So thank you for being here. That's all I have for you this week. I got the pasties. Try it out. Just a second. Sorry, guys. So thank you for all your likes, subscribes, shares, comments. If you have anything I talked about here that you would like to talk about or me do a video on, let me know. I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to be doing free one-card draws every now and then. If you guys want to pick a day, can you do Aquarius? Aquarius will be coming up. I'm going to do all the signs. I'm picking them just by I've got a deck of cards here, and I shuffle them, and whatever one pops out is the one that I do next. So I don't know which order, so I'm trying to do it fairly, whatever the universe needs to get out first. So, yeah, if you guys have any topics you want to send to me to talk about here, or anything that I've spoken about, or further inquiries, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. If there's anything I can do, I won't be doing full readings for it, but maybe I can do something, or maybe I can write them all down and I'll take care of some of them for my free one-card draws. How about that? There's something. And I'll be doing a free personal reading for a lucky subscriber when I reach certain milestones. So like and share so that we can get the numbers up here, and I can keep going on this so that the message gets out there, and I might be able to help someone that needs it, really needs it. I'm hoping. There's a lot of scary things going on out there, so I want to share. So thank you guys again. I want to say peace, love, light. No, happiness, more love, and more light. I love you guys. Have a great night.